So recently, I've made a few videos about scammy stuff. Stuff that I call scammy stuff anyway, that's going on in the music industry. And we had a look at little Kenny Tamplin, the vocal coach, miming and stuff. Then trying to tell you he was singing, but sell you a course on the strength of that. And then more recently, we had a look at Stephen Ridley, the shouty 4-chord piano lesson man. $3,000 he wants for that. I still can't believe it.
We're not gonna make it, are we? People, I mean.
Now look, it's not that I enjoy hating on people. I don't. I'm not that guy. On my last few videos, I've had some really positive comments, and people have actually said, thank you. Thank you for pointing out these things, some pitfalls. And they genuinely appreciate it. But then, I always read the comments. I always try and reply to comments if I can. Sometimes I just get too many, it's impossible. But somebody mentioned this company that I'm going to look at today in the comments, and I was like, oh god, yeah, I've seen these guys. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Unison Audio. God, I hate this already. And I hate it for a few reasons. Right, before I get into it today, and I really am going to get into it today, this one is going to be a doozy because this stuff really grinds my gears. This dude, hi, it's Andy from the future. Before I jump right into the video today, I've got a huge favour to ask. If you enjoyed the video, you found it informative, helpful, entertaining, anything like that, could you be so kind as to drop a like on the video? Leave a comment and say hi. YouTube is really competitive right now, and all the little free things such as likes, comments, anything like that, it really helps the channel out. Thank you so much. Back to the video. Right, so what is Unison Audio? I can guarantee that if you watch music videos on YouTube, you'll have seen their ads.
Even if you don't know chords at all, you don't know anything about music theory like me, this is perfect for you.
And this is super good for you, especially if you struggle with making melodies, chords, stuff like that.
Oh, damn. Woo!
And spend time exploring chords, exploring chord progressions, and not worrying about music theory. I can focus on the emotion and how the chord progression makes me feel, not the notes I'm using or how to play them.
Ooh. I would never come up with this kind of chords. They're extremely advanced.
Do check it out. As you can see, it's such a useful thing to have on your computer. MIDI chords from Unison.
But what is Unison Audio? Unison Audio is a company that offers products for music producers, including sample packs created by producers like Tchimi, Malala, and Victor Ruiz. Preset banks, genre-specific presets created by professional sound designers. MIDI packs with over 120 packs that can help with chord progressions, melodies, and drum grooves. Subscriptions, monthly boxes that include hit-making tools. Plugins, unique plugins designed with the latest technology. Bundles, discount on all Unison products. We'll get to that. So yeah, Unison Audio. Look, I'm not hating on samples and plugins and MIDI stuff. I use them all the time. I make music. I do it for a living. And those things are very handy to have around. But here's the thing. I use them to augment the music that I make, to polish it. And by that I mean, I use it to mix, I use it to equalize. If I want some strings or horns on a track, I'm not hiring an orchestra. They're brilliant. They are.
Even if you don't know chords at all, you don't know anything about music theory like me, this is perfect for you.
But, and this is a big but, I will still use a piano keyboard to play the music. And I will still write the music and I will still perform it, either on a keyboard, a guitar, a drum pad even.
This is super good for you, especially if you struggle with making melodies, chords, stuff like that.
What I won't do is just take some samples that somebody else has made and stick them all together and tell everyone it's a song and tell everyone I'm a musician or a producer.
Oh, damn. Woo!
Look, I can read music. I can play many different musical instruments. I mean, I'm not a virtuoso or anything, never claimed to be. But I can read music well enough to play the piano and the guitar and actually violin a bit. You don't want to hear that. I don't know, call me old-fashioned. But should you be making music if you aren't a musician?
He's a monster.
Can you sing? Cool, you're a musician. Can you play an instrument? Cool, you're a musician. You don't have to be proficient at reading music to be a musician, but you at least have to understand music to be a musician. Like, I don't know the difference between a major chord and a minor chord, or know when something's in the right key, or know if something's flat or sharp, or, I mean, this is a bare minimum, be able to create a melody or chord progression on your own. This is like me saying, oh yeah, I'm a doctor now. I mean, I don't know anything about doctoring, but I can Google it. Does that make me a doctor? No, it doesn't. Look, we've all got our own definitions of what being a musician means. And we might not all agree, and that's fine. Because music, like a lot of things, is subjective. Some people like country music but hate pop music. Other people like black metal but hate hip hop. We all like different stuff. But for me, just taking a load of samples of other people's work, putting them together to make a song, it's not hard. It really isn't. These days, a 6-year-old computer literate child can make a song. Is it still music? Yeah, probably. Does it take any talent to make it? Absolutely not. Now, you see, this is the problem with people today. I don't know, it's a generational thing. I blame Amazon. They want instant gratification. They want it right now. They want a full album up on Spotify in an afternoon to show their friends. But they don't want to take the time to learn to play an instrument, or learn to sing, or learn to play, you know, things that take actual talent. And anyway, this brings me back, eventually, to Unison Audio. Now, I'm not going to deny that there are... They do have some reasonably useful tools. I mean, for people who actually make music, there are a lot better tools and plugins and MIDI samples and everything and all that out there. Many, many, many more ones that are better and easily available. But Unison is just another one of these high-pressure buy companies, you know, with ads all over YouTube. I can guarantee you've seen these ads. I mean, I don't get offended right at much. I really don't. I'm Generation X. We don't get offended by much. And I'm a live and let live kind of guy. But when I'm watching a guitar video on YouTube and an ad comes up with some asshat with the broccoli haircut telling me of all people, that making music is simple and you don't need to know anything about chords or melodies to do it, that kind of pisses me off. I actually do find that offensive. The amount of hours and effort that I have put into learning instruments, the time and the energy I've invested in learning to read music, I mean, the sacrifices I've made just to get good at something. You know, I used to sit in my bedroom for hours when I was a teenager just learning to play guitar while my friends were out getting drunk. And to do all that and be told, nah bro, nah, you don't need any of that. No cap. Just buy this Unison Audio, bruv. You can buy this, you can make music, bruv. Everyone will think you're a genius, bruv. I'm sorry mate, but fuck off. How is this even allowed and who listens to this crap? Now look, I know that Unison are a business and that they want to make money. That is how businesses work. And I also know that there's millions of broccoli-head twats out there who would rather sit around and make beats all day than, you know, go out and get a real job. And this is exactly what is wrong with the music industry today. Music is not being made by musicians. It's being made by TikTokers with Unison Audio sample packs. And it sucks. It's as bad as the whole AI thing. It's the equivalent of comparing Michelangelo's David to a Lego Hogwarts. I mean, the Lego Hogwarts is cool and everything, but it took zero skill to make it. It's the same as me pulling up a Taylor Swift track on my phone on Spotify and playing it to you and saying, do you like this track I made, bro? It's exactly the same. So what is the deal with Unison Audio? Well, look, there's a million and one videos on YouTube that talk about Unison not being good. Plenty of Google articles as well. And Unison are actually quite keen on striking these videos, you know, getting YouTube to take them down and stuff. So if you can still see this video, then I've evaded them so far, and well done you. They do not take criticism very well. Sound familiar? Anyway, now, look, there's some really good, talented, very talented music producers on YouTube. And I watch a lot of them, and they've helped me learn about music production. I've learnt some really handy tips and tricks from them. The one thing they all seem to have in common is that they all think Unison Audio sucks. Poor beats, crappy plugins, overpriced. It's like music production software for the stupid. But it's the whole marketing thing behind Unison, and there's tons of it. And it's clearly aimed at people who know nothing about music and or music production. And they promise you that you'll be making hit records from day one. And you won't, because it sucks. They hammer YouTube with ads, and they've got a whole army of paid shills sitting in front of huge mixing desks telling you that they make millions every year with Unison Audio. Yeah, right. Make more from advertising Unison Audio. And the other thing they do is the FOMO thing, the fear of missing out. Like, yeah, we're only selling 3,000 of these plugins and then no more. So what happens then is all the broccoli boys run out and spend their weed money on the newest plugin, only to find that it's still available 2 years later. It's scummy tactics. All of their stuff is horribly overpriced for what it is. There's better stuff out there and it's cheaper. I mean, to be honest, there's absolutely nothing available on Unison that I've seen that I couldn't make myself on Ableton from scratch. I mean, it really is overpriced Lego for dumbasses. Look, music production is a skill, I'm not denying that, but there's a lot more to music production than just putting together a load of samples and going, here, I made a song. And I mean, that's what half the stuff is these days that you hear. It's just pure garbage. If you want to learn to make beats or produce music, then at least go and learn to do it properly. And stop giving scummy companies like Unison your hard-earned money, your weed money. You don't need to spend that much money to make beats and stuff. Go and get a copy of MPC Beats, it's free. You can make awesome beats with that. But if you don't believe little old me, just go and Google Unison Audio. A lot of people have beef with them. Way too much beef for me just to cover in one video. Look, all I'm doing here is, I know it's a bit of a rant and everything, I'm just giving you a heads up, that's all. You know, if you want to buy packages like this, do your research. There's much better ones than Unison. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, I really appreciate it. And don't forget, I stream every Wednesday and Saturday night, 9 PM UK time. Come along and join in the chat. It's lit. Thanks again, take it easy and peace out.